What up, Bugles? It's your boy Nick Zlotan from Comics Bugle, and I want to welcome you to this video. First of all, please send your kids out of room, and if you are weak in nature, same applies for you. Because today it can get really bloody and violent. Because today I'm gonna talk about the newest addition to the DC Black Label Edition, Suicide Squad Blaze. But before I start, let me introduce you our eShop, comicsbugle.com, your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe. Accept a great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses. We guaranteed you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, an option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, comicsbugle.com. Also, don't forget smash that like and subscribe button. It means world to us. And also check out TikTok and Instagram. Okay, let's check it out. Suicide Squad Blaze hardcover edition. Cover price $29.99 USD, 160 pages, so basically it is a standard miniseries. Collected edition collects whole miniseries, specifically issues Suicide Squad Blaze, issues 1 through 3. It is released in this pretty unique oversized format, which is kind of trademark of DC Black Label editions, and I need to say, I love books in this format. Suicide Squad, also known as Task Force X, is a Black Ops team of villains which do a secret missions for government in exchange of reducing some times of their sentences. We get 2 live action movies with this team, and Blaze is their second DC Black Label adventure. DC Black Label is something like DC HBO, basically DC Comics for adults, and it is some of replacement of Vertigo Comics. So be ready for violence, strong language, but no nudity. No, this is something what we learn in a Batman Damned issue number 1. But I wouldn't talk about Batchlongs. No, I wouldn't. Okay, let's check hardcover itself. In cover we have a beautiful and dark art by Aaron Campbell, who works on art in whole miniseries. This one was actually cover of issue number 3, and I need to say, it looks fantastic. It's really dark and bloody, and I think this is one of the greatest covers of last year. In back cover we have some review citations, some about story, and art of main team. We have here Peacemaker, King Shark, Harley Quinn, and Captain Boomerang. When I take Dust Jacket off, we see this action-packed art in which we see members of Justice League fighting some kind of monster. Monster itself is a little bit blurry, but I will talk about that fact a little later in this video. When I open comic book, we have here classic opening page with a logo of miniseries, and after that credit page with a list of people who works on this title and a pretty nice art of Task Force X. And without any introductions, we get a story itself. Main character of Suicide Squad Blaze isn't any of big players we usually follow. No Peacemaker, no Harley Quinn, not even King Shark or Captain Boomerang. Yeah, they obviously are in the story, but we follow a journey of Michael Van Zandt, petty little thief who nobody cares about. Unfortunately, he have a bad luck, and in one of his haze some people died, and he gets a permanent stay in Bel Reef prison. But Amanda Waller, boss lady of Task Force X, needs some volunteers for most brutal and bizarre mission in history. Out there, in the world, is metahuman on loose with all the power of Superman, but none of his humanity. He or she is in a killing spree, and attacks are brutal, sudden, and cannibalistic. I don't want to give you any spoilers, so I wouldn't talk about story itself anymore. I just tell you, it is bloody and extremely violent ride. It came from the head of a British writer, Simon Spurrier, and he, like most of British writers, stars in AD 2000, and quickly enough starts work for Marvel and DC Comics. His most notable work was in the series John Constantine Hellblazer, which takes place in Sandman universe and was released also under DC Black Label. I will be honest, I actually don't know what to think about Suicide Squad Blaze. It have really great moments for sure, but mostly it is just violence for sake of violence. I'm not a fan of these kind of things. Like, I never mind violence when it has some purpose and run the story, but this isn't the case. Also, with Spurrier trying to do some philosophy with ideas like, it is all about nurture, even Superman can be homicidal and maniac if he wasn't raised right, blah blah blah. I don't think it's a wrong idea, but I read so many variations of this story in my life. Watchmen, Miracleman, The Boys, The Invincible, basically every Mark Millar's comic book. There is so many deconstructions of superhero genre and many of them are so much better. I just don't need another one. But hey, that doesn't mean you couldn't enjoy the story, and like I said before, there is a plenty of cool stuff here. On the other hand, I can't say anything bad about art. Art is ridiculously fantastic. It is work of Aaron Campbell, who works with Spurrier already in John Constantine Hellblazer series. And man, this guy is genius. His style fits to this gory horror story, and many times I just watch panels with open mouth. I particularly love how he works with the villain of the story. He always drawn him in some kind of blur, like you can get a clear sight of this monster. Idea is, he vibrates his body to frequency which human eye can't fully get. It's just fantastic, and art itself is a reason enough to buy this book. After story, we get the art of Suicide Squad Blaze, which is a load of bonus material in which Campbell shows us his creative process. After that, we get some DC recommendations to other Suicide Squad titles, and that's all. If Suicide Squad Blaze catch your attention, you can order your own copy in our eShop, comicsbugle.com. You can find that link below this video. Suicide Squad Blaze is a bloody and extremely violent ride. This is not a comic book for kids, and it is a truly DC Black Label comic book. If you like dirty action with a pinch of philosophy and fantastic art, you're gonna love it. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In comment section, you can write us what other omnibuses or collected editions would you like to see in our videos. See ya later, Bugles!